going on, guys? It's the, excuse me, just waking up. It's the last day in this villa over here in Copenhagen. I'm gonna miss the privacy, man. Really am. It is. So we did the tour around the island yesterday. And honestly, where we're at is pretty dope, bottom line. But we did see some really cool stuff. Wanted to share it with you. We went to look at a waterfall. I'm not sure where everything was and all that stuff, but it was a really cool, like, multiple waterfalls. You get to the shortest hike ever, but it was still like a mini hike to make you feel like it's worth it. So that was pretty cool. We went to the waterfall first. Then we went to this place called Malibu Beach, which is it's like a postcard beach. It's more like, not really like ocean. I know we're in the Gulf of Thailand, but it's not like waves or anything. It's more like a lagoon, but you're looking directly off at like a mountain just like this, like right across the water. I'm trying to get that in the background. It's got the facial lock on. Let me show you. But yeah, basically it's like lagoon and then a giant mountain right across. So it's worth checking out. I mean, a few more people there obviously, but it was a cool beach. I'm glad I went there. Very calm, but like we stayed there for like an hour ish, and then we kept going. So let me try to sit down over here. Let's see what this is about. So yeah, then we went to the Koma Overlook. I think it was called like 420 Club or something like that. Although I didn't see weed, but I'm sure it's there. Sometimes when you go out to bars on the beaches, they had like, drinks you can order and then like joints you could take. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then we went, I'm going to get back up. I'm going to fall asleep in that chair. So yeah, we went to the Koma Overlook, which is really cool. It's like on the top of like a mountain, and then it overlooks Koma, this little island, off the coast of Copenhagen, but like it has like a little strip walkway, and we actually went down and walked it after we did the viewpoint. But the viewpoint was really cool because you can just see everything on top. To see the island, see the people walking across. But you had to walk in the water like almost up to your waist. More just for me, it was above my knee, and but it fluctuates with the tide, and then you go back on the sand, and then you can kind of walk over to Como. So we were only there for a little bit, but yeah, we didn't do Como that much over there. So it was cool to see for sure. You got to see it, But there's a lot of people, a lot of hotels over there. So I'm definitely glad we're staying over here. It's I think it's a little bit more expensive over here, I would imagine, or at least the hotel we're going to is. But I like it over here. It's a lot less crowded. So yeah, we did the overlooked Koma, which was really cool. Had some food, which was some Thai food, which was surprisingly good. Then we went down to Koma, hiked it real quick. My girl was tired of walking at this point. I'm walking her everywhere over this whole trip. And then we went to where do we go next? Oh yeah, we went to this other beach. I forget the name of that one. That one was a good beach. It wasn't better than the beach Malibu or the beach we got, but it was kind of cool with a lot of trees, and they had a really cool restaurant that the guy recommended. So ended up just eating over there, but it was like right on the water. It had a bunch of like ropes. It was like in a jungle. What's cool about this island is it's like an entire jungle. It feels like you're in the jungle and the mountains and the beach. It's really a tropical paradise over here. So then we went to the west side, and dude, to get to that last beach, we had to hike. Like, it was a bit of a, you got to hike down, around, all that stuff. It's pretty steep on some of these beaches out here. So then we were like, oh, we don't want to walk down. I didn't want my girl to walk anymore. I was like, we don't want to walk down another like steep one. So this guy ends up taking us to this beach on the west side. It was a cool beach. It was there was actually like a nude beach right to the right of us. In the distance, it wasn't like right there, but like we went down this ATV trail. Like it wasn't even a road, but we went down it for a while, and man, we couldn't even almost get out of there. It was nuts. It was like so many. Everybody was on scooters. This was like had to be one of the places where they do like the full moon party and stuff like that. It was Friday night, so and the sunset was about to set. So we were out on this tour. It was like a 6-hour tour from like 11 to 5 something. It's kind of when we headed back, so it was more like 11 to 7. So we got like a 7-hour tour out of it. He would have let us stay and like watch the sunset, all that stuff, but we kind of started walking around, and dude, the bikes. The scooters were poured in like crazy. Like it was fixing to be like the biggest party of all time. I was like, oh my god, this is that. Like it was like zombies coming in. Like and so like with one lane on this ATV trail, with one scooter lane, like we could barely squeeze through. We were in like a giant, like 14 passenger van, like obnoxiously big. These roads are meant for like scooters, and this is an ATV trail. So like we could like barely make it by with one scooter, but the problem is like there was like they were going like 2-3 scooters deep because everybody was just trying to come in, get in before the sunset, and then I'm sure they watched the moon, and it might have been the half moon party. But I think it was just Friday night party. Like I'm sure it gets even crazier over there for sure. So like, dude, we were just trying to get out of there. We saw everybody coming in. We're like, okay, we need to get out because we're like not even on a road right here. And it was just kind of getting a little crazy. Like, you know, some of the naked ladies coming in, you know, the type of women that, you know, people chase for the night, but then they get their whole life ruined. Yeah, there's a lot of those out there. But if you like to party, West Side, trust me on that. We didn't go too many places on the west side, but I think we might have ended up going to Zen Beach, is the last one where the party was happening. And then it's like the nude beach was to the right of that. But yeah, it was cool. You know, we're watching the sunset, but yeah, it's right on the west side, so sunsets are probably perfect. But dude, it was getting nuts over there. So we were lucky to even make it out of there, and then ended up just coming back to the villa and, you know, eating some food and passing out. So up early today, big day, going scuba diving. Yep, looks like good weather. They said it was going to rain today, but yeah, actually it looks like it might rain kind of over this way. Can't really see the clouds, but yeah, so excited about that. We're about to switch hotels, go to the Anaterra, which is like, it costs us like $450 a night. I think I could have got it down to $400 if I booked it earlier, but I mean, it might have been $1,000 for 2 nights with channel and all the fees and taxes and all that stuff. 32,000 baht. You can do the math on that. 2 nights. So yeah, we're gonna go down there. That's the most expensive hotel we've stayed in so far. So hopefully it's the best. We'll see. The beach is fire, so I think we're just gonna kick it on this side of the island. It's a lot more low key. It's you can walk around. It's nice. It's nice over here for sure. But yeah, the adventure, I'd recommend it. It's kind of like we had our own personal driver, and we could do whatever we wanted to do, and spend as much time here or there where we wanted to spend. But yeah, we really like Malibu Beach. We like that overlook. My girl really liked that. You know, the place we went to at the end. Just the sunset on the west side is cool. I don't know if the whole west side's party and stuff. It's a pretty big island, a lot of beaches. So I like ours the best, but just from what I've seen, the Malibu Beach is probably the coolest beach. But there was only like one little restaurant on it. But it was didn't try it or anything. We went to eat at some of the other places, but it was cool. It's worth seeing. Definitely a postcard. Crazy pictures. I might put one in the thumbnail so you can kind of see. Maybe this then now, maybe another one. But yeah, excited. So this is kind of wrapping up the end of the honeymoon. Definitely recommend a honeymoon for anybody. It's my wife just looked at me last night. She's just like, you know, with like happy eyes, and I mean, she always looks at me like that, which is one of the reasons I'm here. But she's just like, I'm happy, and it's not because of all this stuff. It's just, you know, she's happy at home wherever we are. But that's kind of why I wanted to just do all this for her, and for myself too, and just to experience it. But yeah, I feel like a new man. Feel like I'm recharged for the next 5-10 years, and it's good for the mental health, you know, at least maybe it's not, but I feel great. So at this moment, But yeah, I'm gonna go scuba diving. And yeah, the honeymoon's been great with the wife. We're gonna go check in, stay a couple more days Copenhagen. But like, yeah, I might have stayed a couple extra days in Copenhagen if I saw that west side. But I really like where we're staying. I'm glad I booked that and not somewhere else that I didn't know, because the beach that we got is pretty amazing over here on this east side, northeast side. It's just crowded. It's not really like a party scene, you know. I'm overall that now that I'm married, got a baby on the way, but I'm excited to live it up these next couple days. Sail Rock today. I'm going to go back, kick it at the hotel. They got fire shows on the beach. They might be a good one. I don't know. They got enough beach space. And then, yeah, we're going to live it up today. So my girl's going to go get pedicures, massages, check into the hotel while I'm scuba diving. Then I'm going to come back and rendezvous with her and just enjoy these last few nights in paradise. I think we got, oh man, 3 more nights. It's, don't want it to end, man. It's like one of those things you never thought were going to end. But, you know, one thing I'll say, I was definitely 100% present here. You know, I'm being where my feet are in the moment out here in Thailand. You know, thank you to all the people that kind of contributed in the wedding honeymoon fund, whether it was a little, whether it was a lot. Thank you to all of you for helping make this possible. And thank you to my business partners and my team to kind of help me back in Colorado and pick up my slack. So appreciate you, boys. And yeah, thanks to everybody for watching. And I'm going to go have, hopefully, a great day. Knock on wood, everybody's safe in Sail Rock. And I'll let you know how that is. And then we're going to check in the Anna Terra, live it up. So thanks for watching. Peace out. Later.